Hello everyone, and I welcome you all in another video of our linked list series. So in this video we are going to learn about insertion in a circular linked list. In the previous video we learned about what is a circular linked list. Let's have a quick revision of it. Yeah. So if these are the nodes of a linked list, these would be linked like 10 would be linked to 20, 20 would be linked to 30, 30 would be linked to 40, but 40 would be linked to back to 10. Thus, this part forming a circle. Okay. Now we have to learn how to insert in a linked list. Meaning, if I insert 0 in the beginning, so our linked list should look like this. Alright. And 40 will now link to 0. Okay. So you might be thinking this is a easy version, but it is a little bit tricky because see what is it the problem here exactly is that in our singly linked list we can just simply insert 0 and suppose this is our linked list and this is our first element, and we can just simply link it and return this as head. Right, this is what we do in singly linked list and doubly linked list. But in this, 0 should, or like the last element, which here it's 40, should point towards 0. And how to do this thing is slightly tricky then. Alright. So, okay. You can have one thing. Well, let me tell you a trick which you can use. And trust me, it is very good. Okay. So, suppose this is a linked list. Yes. Let's link it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is a linked list. Right. Now, how to insert 0 at the beginning? That is our question. So, very basic, very good idea that I can give you here is, suppose here I insert 0 somewhere here. Okay. What will happen? N will be pointing towards 0 and 0 will be pointing towards 20. Alright. And I'll just swap these values. That means 0, 10, 20. It would be 30 and 40. And 40 will be pointing towards 0. Okay, let's try and run its code here. Let's have a little zoom in. Okay. Yeah. So let's try and write our beginner function. So let's do it like we do every time. We'll have before insertion. Let's cut this. Okay. Now let's insert B node star head. We'll write C out after insertion. Okay, and we'll simply display head here. Okay, now let's yeah, let's try to write this function. Okay, let's write it here. Node star insert b node star head. We have a node temp. Okay, we didn't write the element, so let's make it int x, new node x, and here it is into 0. Okay, suppose if head is equal to null, we are going to have temps next as temp and simply return temp. Or what we are going to do here is we are going to first of all add temp between head and its next. Okay, this basically code depicts that we are in, yeah, this code tells us that we are inserting temp between head and heads next. Alright, now here what we are going to have int, we are just simply writing a swap algorithm. Okay, let's move it here. So see, what we're doing here exactly is this function, like this algorithm, these lines of code tells that we're inserting temp between our head and heads next. And in this part, what we are just simply swapping the values of our head and temp. And since the new like x is at head, so we're just simply returning the head. Now let's try and run this code. Okay, see, before insertion our code is 10, 20, 30 and 40, and after insertion the code is 0, 10, 20, 30 and 40. This is the required output. Okay, now let's do one thing. Okay, so we like inserted and all, but now let's see insertion in the end. Okay. Before writing our insert end function, let's try and see how we can have it. Okay, so this is our linked list. Yeah. And the new one should look like 150 should return to uh, 10. Okay. Okay, so now try and think how like you can write this code. Okay. A slight hint if I give you, the thing we did in the insert at the beginning question, the same thing would be applied here. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you what you can do is you can simply insert 50 here. Okay. Yes. 20 here, 30 here, 40, and this will be pointing towards here. Now since you're going to swap 50 and 10, 50 will be pointing towards here, and 10 will be pointing towards here. And if I return this element, it's next. This would be the last element. Yes. So we'll write this code here. We'll copy this part from the return head, like from the insert. Okay. And we want to have insert e node star head index. Yeah. Okay. Head insert and let's insert 50 in the end. Okay. Okay. So insert B 30 here. Pasted the same code of insert E where we got temp node where we stored value of x, and then in this part what we did was we inserted element x between head and its next, and here we uh, exchange the data of head and temp, and here we are simply going to return head next. Alright, that means we're returning the original head here. Let's try and run this code. Okay, see, before insertion it's 10, 20, 30, 40, and after insertion it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so I guess you learned how to insert data in a circular linked list. It was slightly different from what we did in singly linked list and doubly linked list. And in the next video we are going to look at insertion in the end, deletion in a circular linked list, and after that we are going to look at few of the interview questions. Okay, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching. See you next time.